Hi everybody! Today we're gonna cook perfect steak. So, first, most important thing is you have to pick a quality cut of meat, right? So I went to Costco because they have a great deal most of the time. So I was looking into some ribeye steak, which is my favorite. So, you have to choose the fresh meat, like a dark red and no brown spot, I mean, that is the first step. You have to choose the fresh cut of meat, right? So I got that really thick ribeye steak, and then going home. So now I'm going to show you how thick it is. Look at this beautiful steak. It's almost 5 centimeters, like 2 inches. I actually measure with the ruler. That is the perfect steak, okay? So I'm putting a lot of salt. It looks a lot, but actually it's not. With that thickness, you need a lot of salt, okay? So I'm putting a lot of salt, and then pepper generously, putting a lot of pepper generously as well. And now a lot of rosemary, fresh rosemary. That really helps the steak more flavorful, I think. So now it's done. So after you season both sides, right? Now it's time to cook the steak. I'm using cast iron skillet because I think that is really good for cooking steak because it retains very high heat. So I put the temperature of the sear hot, very hot. So you have to wait until the pan become really hot and put a little bit of oil, okay? And then now it's time to place the steak. Let's hear the sound. So you need to cook on high heat for about 3 minutes for this side until you flip it over. You should have a nice sear with a dark brown color on the steak. And then about after 3 minutes, flip it and repeat on the other side for about 3 minutes. And then since this steak is very thick, we're gonna cook a little bit of side, each corner side as well. And then maybe a few more minutes. The total time will be about 8 minutes for medium rare and 10 minutes for kind of medium well, and 12 to 14 minutes for well done. But personally, I like medium rare, so I'm going to cook total time of 8 minutes. I'm not gonna flip it often, maybe just 2 times, total. So, and if you are not sure about the temperature, you can always use thermometer, or there is a method that you can feel like the touch of the steak. If you search online, there will be some explanation how to do that. Okay, so now we just have to cook the other side and flip it over, and then it will be done soon. Wow, looks like the steak is perfectly done in a second. Now we got the perfect steak and mushrooms and onion, right? Onion is really good with the meat. And we got this tomatoes, grape tomatoes, and pineapple. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? But it's not ready to eat yet because you have to let it rest for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Don't cut the steak yet because this lets the juices settle back into the meat. So after letting it rest, your steak is now ready to enjoy. So this is cooked medium rare, which I like, but you can leave it a few more minutes as you like for maybe medium well for 2 minutes more, or well done maybe 4 minutes more, right? So now it's time to enjoy. Oh my god, guys, it was so juicy and tender inside. It was perfectly cooked. So I really hope you enjoy that as well. Please let me know how it turns out if you try it at home, and see you next time. Bye bye.